Good morning, everyone. Good morning, New York City. And good morning, Tacoma. And good morning, Mexico. Good morning, Ireland and Great Britain. And all countries. We are here an hour earlier than usual. It's 10 a.m. and the campus does look a little more active than it did at 11 a.m. yesterday. So maybe I will even come sooner. And there does appear to be a class being held to our left over here. Some students. So it's a decidedly more active day. And one thing that I wanted to show you was that the last time that I was here, there was a giant wall completely dedicated to state worker degrees, to being a state worker. I get these wonderfully funny comments about, no one from Evergreen is employable or can get a job, or, that it's on the Fortune 500 bad list. And I don't disagree with any of what anyone has said. However, this is from whence government sprouts. And it's interesting, and I realized that over the years, the people that I've met who've gone here, they all have state jobs, and they complain about them bitterly, and they live for their vacations and their little off times. And this is basically a state worker factory. It may have been a magnet for the intelligentsia to lure them here. I think I may have mentioned in another video, some I haven't uploaded, that, this was originally a lure for that, but it somehow morphed into a facility for the state shirker, as my daughter calls them, the state shirkers. And it's sort of like they have their mushrooms, they have their experimental dance, they have all that fun, and then they come out of it and they get these state jobs here where they just learn how to create non-profs and more agencies. It's like they've really grown government here. This really is little North Korea. And I just find it to be fascinating. And yes, it's beautiful in the woods, but it's also that creepy kind of cement architecture of no imagination. Oh, so we're headed this way. And then I'll resume filming. I'm actually going to be seeing someone. I'm sure they won't want to be filmed or whatever. But then we will resume and go maybe to some places we haven't been yet. How does that sound? So maybe I'll keep talking until we get to the wall, the wall of public jobs. And another thing that's strange is, and in some old videos I've talked about, I don't know if anyone here reads Tom Wolfe or not, but in Bonfire of the Vanities, there was a state worker, like a social worker, or I think he was even a lawyer, like for the DA. And okay, so here we go. And this to me is always funny because it's the union for the state worker, which is odd because a lot of the state jobs we don't even need to have. They're just kind of these made up things. And I'm not just sort of saying that as a bad knee-jerker. I've lived across the street from the Capitol forever. So it's interesting that they have a wall here. So this isn't only the state worker wall, but this is the union for state worker wall, which is like even sort of more intense. So we will talk soon, and this is where you are right here. Take good care, and we will talk soon about the new royalty. Yes, bye.